It feels good, obviously, at this point. You know, if you would ask me the same question at halftime, I was fuming, upset because we hadn't played to our potential in the first half. And, you know, I was nervous about this game. You know, a lot of people say going into this thing that we should win this game, and we should, but that doesn't mean they're going to give it to you. And we went out and played in the first half like they were going to give it to us. And, you know, we didn't play like we've been playing the last 2 weeks. Our execution wasn't as good. We turned the ball over, and you know, just little things that we've been doing very well in the last couple of weeks. We didn't show that in the first half. You know, a credit to our players. You know, we challenged them at halftime, and they challenged each other at halftime, and came out and executed and played like the team that they are. I told them just in the locker room a little bit ago that you know, there's not much up here anyway, and there's a lot less now. Let's make sure we do it all 4 quarters next time.
It was senior day, always a big day. Although we have a lot of young kids on the team, they played hard for the seniors. And after we woke up and started the second half, everybody played. It was one of the funnest games I've played in a long time. And it's just because this team has come together, and it was very important that we won, because the young players, they need to get that mentality and carry it to next year. So
I feel like we started off slow. Coach was a little nervous at the beginning, but we got our heads straight. And after halftime, we came back and did what we were supposed to do, and where we have been doing it the last 2 weeks. So we came out with the W.
He pretty much just told us that we need to pick it up because we're a better team than that, and we didn't show it. And after we all got together and decided that we were better, we came out and executed. I think a lot of execution, turnovers, things like that. So after we got it all figured out, we came out.
You know, I think halftime was probably the biggest turning point in the simple fact that we were a different team in the second half. Through and through in every phase, we were a completely different team in the second half than we were in the first. And, you know, had we came out in the second half like we did in the first, you know, who knows if we're sitting here having the same joyous conversation. But, you know, that's my job to get our team to play all 4 quarters, and we only played 2 of them today. Fortunate enough that the 2 we played were pretty dominant.
And talk about the win from last week going into this one. Do you feel like that confidence level raised and that helped you today come back?
Yeah, I think it helped us in the second half know that we've been here before. We know we can go out and score points. We know we can get stops when we need to. And I think that was the biggest part of it. You know, I'd like to see us, you know, take that momentum and start play number 1 instead of play number 50. But, you know, we're growing as well. And like I said, a credit to our players and our seniors for challenging each other and getting us to the W on this one.
You had a huge hit on the sideline. Tell me about that. Had a big smile afterwards.
Yeah, it's just part of the game. You got to keep your head on the swivel.
And that player came over to you. What did he say when he was walking off?
He just said good hit and went off the sideline.
A shovel pass to you by Sean. You picked up a few yards, got some momentum going. Can you talk about that a little bit?
It was just him being an athlete and making a play, and me being there to receive the ball and stuff.
Yeah, my Jewell career has been 4.5 years of football. So this last year was not my senior class, but these guys we've grown together so close that all the seniors were ready for a win, and we pulled it off. So
I haven't been here 4 years like Nate, but I've been here 2, and they accepted me, they brought me in, and I mean, it's been great right now. So